is top 10. 10 out of 10, better go tell a friend, 'cause 10 out of 10 is top 10.
Many restaurants, especially fancy ones, get to experience things such as birthday parties, graduations, and especially proposals. Proposals are a big commitment to make, and when you're ready to do it, you really want it to be special with a nice intimate atmosphere and mood. Well, a lucky gentleman thought he was ready to make the leap of commitment. He made reservations at a nice fancy restaurant, requesting a private corner booth for two, with a dozen roses for his proposal. However, when he arrived, you could tell something was a little off with him. He nervously walked up to the host and asked if there was any way he could get seating for 3 instead of 2 because his girlfriend's mom will be joining them. Despite it being awkward between the guy, his girlfriend, and the girlfriend's mom, he decided to move forward with his plans of proposing. He pulls out the ring that he handpicked and popped the question to his girlfriend. His girlfriend just kept her head down, looking at her dinner, as her mom spoke up for her. No, she will not be marrying you. The girlfriend never said a word, and she never even lifted her head. Slowly, he put the ring away, and they continued to eat their meal uncomfortably, in silence. Respectfully, he paid for their meal, and then the mom just took her daughter, and they went home.
This worst date is great for discourse and debate. Some people would see it as a big no-no, while others would think it is a dream come true. See, it all started with 2 friends going to the grocery store. An employee at the store saw the 2 ladies and knew he had to approach them. He starts talking to one of the friends, and after a few cute exchanges, he compliments her. "You're very beautiful." She's flattered and thanks him, giving off flirty energy. Then, the guy turns to the other friend and says, "Can I have your number?" Can you believe that? That should have been a big enough sign of what was to come. Confused and a little embarrassed, she gives him a hard time. But after a little banter, she gives in and quickly gives him her number. Days pass and he finally calls her. He asks her out to a restaurant just to get to know her. You know, a pre-game date of sorts. They meet at Taco Cabana, out of all places, and he's the most nervous she's ever seen. He keeps stumbling on his words and dropping his empty cup. It's awkward, yet he still finds courage to ask her on an official date. She reluctantly agrees. The next time they meet up, they're in a car driving through a neighborhood. She has no idea where they are going. The car stops in front of a house with several cars. "Where are we?" she asks. "Oh, just my people's house," he responds. He knocks and the door opens. Before they could even get fully in the house, someone yells out, "Finally, we get to meet your girlfriend." "Girlfriend?" she thinks. "Hold up, I'm not his girlfriend." "Welcome to the family," another person says. She can feel her face turning red. What in the world did he tell these people, she wonders. She looks over at him, speechless. He tries to laugh it off. Don't scare the girl. She has to get used to y'all. All of these thoughts are churning in her head at once. I need to get out of here quick, she thinks. So I just wanted to bring her by so you guys can meet her, but we actually have plans tonight, he tells his family. Okay then, well, you lovebirds have an awesome date. We'll be planning a wedding and baby shower real soon. They leave the impromptu family date. As expected, she's big mad. Did you tell your family that I was your girlfriend? She angrily asks her date. He's acting like this is just a normal occurrence, she thinks. Yeah, kinda. But don't mind them. They're always taking things overboard. She yells out, "Take me home, like, right now." He took her home, and you would think that she would never accept a call from him again after tricking her into being his girlfriend when they were barely on their first date. But having the kind heart she had, she kept in touch.
I've been tricked. No, just like
As a bartender in a high-end establishment, you experience and see a lot of things. And a lot of mature men aren't afraid to shoot their shot. For a certain CEO of one multinational, age ain't nothing but a number. Whenever this CEO would have meetings, he would treat his associates to a nice lunch in my establishment. At the end of that lunch, he would find himself at the bar pretty drunk, and every time without fail, he would ask me out on a date. He was very nice and charming, and after some time, 2 years to be exact, I finally agreed to let him take me out. Now, keep in mind that he is 40 years older than me. So I thought, why not go out with him and then just disappear? We ended up going to this lavish dinner in this rooftop ballroom of the Hotel of Vancouver. We enjoyed cocktails, champagne, lobster, and a couple bottles of red wine. So far, everything was good. We got on the dance floor and danced, even though I didn't know how to do any type of ballroom dancing at all. It was the last dance of the night, and I wanted it to be the best dance yet. So I decided I was going to dip him. So I quickly grabbed him, dipped him, and keep in mind also that he is 6'4", a whole foot bigger than me. And when I did dip him, I dropped him. And then I fell on top of him, breaking his collarbone. Talk about a goofy moment. We spent the rest of that night in the ER. He never asked me out on another date.
Everything about this date equated to jerk vibes. He liked jerk chicken and even loved to do the jerk dance when it was popular. He had a reputation of being too overly friendly during interactions with women and was considered the definition of a thirsty F-boy. Oh my gosh, stop it. Unfortunately, his next victim was very unaware of this unscrupulous side to him. One day, they decided to spend the entire day with each other, and that hideous monster called Jerk reared his wrinkled head. They went to the mall to do a little shopping. In nearly every store they went in, he flirted with the female employees, right in front of his date. He complimented one lady's physique, telling her she should be a model. Of course, there's no respect in these streets, so the employee gobbled his insincere compliments with no shame. After they left the mall, they went to a fast food drive-thru, and he proceeded to flirt with every woman he came in contact with, despite only being in their presence for a few minutes. His date wasn't usually the jealous type, but she was starting to get irritated with his tactics. He would smile real big, prolonging eye contact, while saying the most charming and flirtatious words. This jerk was flirting all right, and he was doing it right in front of his date. It had to be one of the worst experiences in dating the woman had ever endured. And for a moment, it even made her doubt herself. Of course, things took its course, and they went their separate ways. And now that she knows the headache of being with a flirtatious jerk, she's thankful that she has peace of mind.
Oh boy, I'm glad we got through that.
Yeah, that was a fun list of dates on ice.
One thing that people got to stop doing is, because I really think it scares people off. Like sometimes women demand too much in a first or second date. You know, they're already looking for a husband, kids, and all this kind of stuff. So slow it down and take your time. And then the other thing is like dudes, they be so scared when they see a fine woman or someone they're attracted to, and you could spark up a conversation with them and like automatically, like I was at Robics, the smoothie place, and there was this guy, he looked like a fitness coach. And I remember you was looking for a fitness coach. And so I was going to ask him, my intention was to go up and ask him, does he personal train or whatever?
Yeah.
And so I smiled, and then I approached him and I said, hey, are you having a good day? And he was like, yeah, I'm having a good day. I'm married. What?
Your name is Mary?
Good for you, sir. I'm glad you're married. But I just wanted to know, do you train people? Because I got a sister somewhere who's looking for a trainer. But he want to let me know that he married. He up there shaking, trying to hold on and be faithful. And gonna tell me I'm married. Like, I'm just like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we gotta stop doing that. Like now everybody's trying to, just because they smile at you or bat their eyes, they're not trying to hit on you or anything like that.
True.
It's just being friendly, especially people from the South. We say hi to people we don't even know.
That's true.
You're like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Good day.
Yes. And with that said, we should end the show.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us on our top 10 countdown of dates on ice. You can check us out at pabulumentertainment.com, and you can check us out on YouTube at Pabulum Entertainment.